Great to see you, George. What are you doing here?
I've just been on Politics Live, just down the road.
And did they give you any trouble?
I gave them quite a lot, actually.
Okay, of what nature?
Well, there was a massive debate about the NHS, about flags, about prisons, all these sorts of things, and, well, they're wiping the blood off the walls at the moment.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to seeing that go viral. And what about the things that you normally look at as well, to do with the environment? And particularly, I remember the book that you wrote called about PFI, about the state that we're in. How do you feel 25 years later, obviously super vindicated, all of those loans have come in? That's all private equity, and private equity has gone with the UK.
Yeah.
What about that?
Well, look, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. This was a disaster in the making, and I could see it. I wrote Capture State in 2000. I could see what was coming, that these huge loans through the Public Finance Initiative, which basically left the state with the liabilities while the private sector took the profits, are one of the factors which now weigh upon the NHS and our other public services and ensure that our services deteriorate, even as some people in this country become phenomenally rich.
I know you've thought about the way out. What's the way out?
Well, we need a new politics, a politics that belongs to us and to which we belong, a politics we build from the community up, which isn't enclosed in this place, but is actually responsive directly to the people, far more so than the current system, building a deliberative, participatory politics which allows us to refine our political choices on a daily basis.
If you could just give a little inkling about how the financial mess, because everyone says, debts have to be paid, all of those different profits that have to go to those dividends in those, for the care homes, all this kind of stuff. What's the way out? Because I think apparently they've changed their tune on water, for example.
Yeah, well, I mean, the worst thing you can do in a situation like this is to cut public spending, because that then cuts circulation, that then means that people have less money, and we end up making an even bigger hole. And so what we see is austerity leading to austerity, leading to austerity. And the government here, it says, well, we're no longer doing austerity, but it uses a definition of austerity which means nothing to most people. The definition we should use is a decline in public services caused by underfunding. And that's what we're seeing, unfortunately, in many of our public services. I do need to go now. Yeah.